What's up, Herd? It's another great day to be in the elephant money ecosystem. Let's get in the charts and I'm going to show you why. Bitcoin is down 1.5% this morning, basically sitting at support at 60,700. And I do think this is likely to drop down to this rising support here around 58,000 throughout the weekend. I do expect that to happen. We did get some solid Ethereum ETF news though. Looks like the SEC is approving the ETH ETFs as soon as July 4th. That's when Reuters is saying that they may start trading. And as I understand, Reuters doesn't typically post anything unless it's going to happen. So look forward to that next week. Looking at the Ethereum chart, we've got a little volatility here, just chilling between about 3,300 and about 34.75. And again, I think we could see a wick down to this upward rising support at 31.50 at the very lowest, guys, through the weekend. It could be possible before we get into the ETFs. Now, if you look at what Bitcoin did at the beginning of its ETFs, it actually did fall quite a bit. So we could see a pump over the week next week, and then a 20% drop on Ethereum. So what would that look like? I could see us pump back up to over $4,000 with the initial news of trading and inflows, but another 20% down would bring us back to this upward rising support around 3,300 in a couple weeks. That would make it very similar to the opening trading of the Bitcoin ETFs. However, after that initial drop, we did see Bitcoin rise over 86%, which is what I'm assuming is going to happen as well. If we see this happen with Ethereum, guys, I do think we could bounce off of 3,300 in a couple weeks and rise up as high as $6,000 within the next couple of months. BNB is just sitting in this range, guys, right under 600. I do think we'll see some upward momentum soon. BNB will likely track Ethereum as it is an ERC20 based token. So I do look forward to seeing some upward price movement, though we could come down to about $520 on BNB before that happens. Solana, guys, just bounced off of what used to be support here, so I'm assuming this is going to come back down to around 120 before we see a jump. Trunk is up 1.27% today already and has been on a tear the last couple of days. In the last 48 hours, guys, we're up over 20% right now at about 22%. And the last couple of weeks have actually been a major tear of over 50%. Because we've tested this range before, guys, I do expect to go even higher, especially after putting in some higher lows and just now a higher high over the last couple of days. Realistically, between 90 cents and $1 will probably be a turbulent range for the token, though with the market making that BT is doing on the Solana side especially, we could break through that and go towards all-time highs. We're crushing it over in Solend right now. There's 64% supply APR on USDC, 96% APR on the borrow side. Many people are lending their trunk, borrowing USDC, and looping it back into trunk, guys, to take advantage of this price appreciation. This is basically what's going on behind the scenes on Perpetual's DEXs if you were to leverage your position. Now, do be careful, guys. I wouldn't do more than 30% of your total value of trunk, as the price of trunk is rather volatile, though the price action over the last week has been incredible. Speaking of trunk, guys, BT has mentioned in the Telegram chat that it is best to use Jupiter and Pancake swap in order to DCA. So I want to show you how that's done inside of Jupiter. Hit this DCA button, put in how much of USDC you would like to transfer into trunk, and then you can give it a time period here. So there's number of orders, and I would actually start here. I would say let's do a number of 10 orders over either minutes, hours, days, weeks, or months. You get a lot of variation here, and you can actually change the duration as well. Say every hour, you want to put in a portion of this, and it will equally apportion your $2,000 into your trunk. It'll purchase one time every hour for the next 10 hours. Essentially, I'm giving Jupiter Exchange the ability to buy about $200 worth of trunk every hour for the next 10 hours. And if I wanted to set this up over in Pancake Swap, this is how I'd do it. I'd go up to the TWAP button here. This will bring up a new interface for this. You do need to punch in the tokens that you're going to buy again. But let's put in $2,000 here, and this is a little bit different of an interface, so I want to show you how this works. We've got a slider, so I'm going to put in 10 trades total. They give you a duration here, which is a little bit different than in Jupiter Exchange, but it gets you even more control here. So I'm going to put in between 1 and 2 hours. These are the type of market making tools that BT is using, and you can use them too on Pancake Swap and Jupiter Exchange. With that, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content just like this. I'll see you next Monday. Have a great weekend, and God bless.